What's going on, everybody? Didn't really do much today. I think this thing is in the same condition you saw it last time. But I did find a shifter from a dirt bike that I'm going to use for this. So that's gonna be cool. And yeah, that seat's just kind of thrown together. Might use it for now, but I'll make a better one. I took this guy out of hibernation, and it's gonna get this motor here. It's a Briggs Intech 18 horse. Already threw a rod in this motor. I already replaced it. So I don't know how long it's gonna last. Probably not very long. Already bent a push rod too. But these motors just make power. That's why I like them, and they're light for what they are. Like compared to this Kohler. I don't know. This Kohler is a strong motor, and it surprisingly revs pretty good too. Like, I've beat the shit out of this motor for years, and it just takes it. As I know, if I ungovern that motor, I'm gonna throw a rod right out the block. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't really care, because like I said, I already threw a rod on that motor. This one's going into that tractor, that Kohler. It's gonna go into here. Just cut some grass with it. Be reliable. Hopefully. It is old. It's a 93 at Kohler. 93, and it's still making every one of those 14 horsepower. It's funny. And the Briggs, you compare it to this, it's just so much stronger in every way. But this is lighter. And I could get a billet rod for this, and but I'm just gonna run it till it blows up. And I have a 16 horse opposed twin. Talk about a heavy motor, but it's just I can't get over the sound of those. I'm gonna end up putting that back on this tractor. That's what I had on it when I first put it together. And those wheels are just on there. I'm thinking about welding them on, because that training's not going to do anything else. It's probably going to blow up on that tractor. But eventually that little red wheel horse is going to be a sweet tractor. Probably rebuild the twin and throw a Peerless 700 on it. 'Cause I have a couple of those, actually. A couple of transmissions. I have a quad axle that could go on it. That might be good. What else? I was thinking about suspension on this guy. I'm just gonna make it like I make all my other suspensions, just a 2-link. It's gonna come up. I'm obviously gonna cut this part out of the frame completely, and this is gonna go to this bumper. That's actually a frame support, but my suspension is gonna hook up like right here or whatever. It's gonna pivot right there, and then just 2 bars. It'll have plenty of flex, because you make these bars able to flex a little bit. It'll do whatever I need, and then some quad shocks. From here up, make it nice and stiff. It's gonna be for like handling, you know what I mean? Not really for so much travel. Have a couple inches of travel, but be really stiff. And what that does, it acts like a sway bar, because you really don't want true independent suspension when you're going around tight turns, because it's just going to lift up. It's going to body roll like crazy. So you want the front end to stay pretty straight and flat. So I probably won't have much flex in that suspension. I'm just going to go up and down together. Just barely a little bit, maybe on rubber bushings where the pivot is. That's how I did Where is it? That one over there. That tractor, where the suspension pivots, it's on rubber bushings, and it's also made out of spring steel. Those rods, the links. It's a 2-link made out of swing arm or sway bar steel. But yeah, fucking bent a push rod in this piece of shit the other day. The valves are moving fine, no problems. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm gonna order a steel one because it's the aluminum one I bent, obviously. Yeah, this is a stainless steel, and then there's an aluminum one on here. This is the one I bent. I straightened it as much as I could, but still fucked up. So I don't want to run this on a grass cutter because I just want my grass cutter to just start up and mow. But I'm willing to fiddle with it on a racing lawnmower. I don't give a shit. It's not like I ride that every day. I don't know. And plus the Kohler's got a steel starter gear. It's just a better motor. Everything on that is way better. This thing, it's amazing how long these motors last. But they're like car engines. They're just like car engines. It's got hydraulic lifters, so you never have to adjust valve clearance. It's got fucking full pressure lubrication system, not the bullshit like that. Like this actually has a full pressure lube system. It pumps oil through the cam, through the lifters, through the push rods. You know what I mean? It pumps oil fucking everywhere.